maybe we can go ahead and just start a little bit with your own experience with
Sure.
gardening.
Yeah, I have a small backyard garden here, and I have been gardening for a long time. And before that, I grew up in the Midwest on an apple and cherry orchard. And so the difference in climate between the Midwest and the really dry and sunny skies here are a big difference. So I've had to learn all new things in Colorado on how to garden. And so some of the things that I do at my house are drip irrigation. Like early in the morning before I wake up, I have it on a timer. So it'll go off and it kind of reduces the amount of water that I have to use to water all of my flowers and my vegetables. I also sometimes use shade cloth because the sun is just so intense here that sometimes the leaves start to droop in the afternoon on our really hot days. And so that can keep them protected a little bit. But I've found in some of the gardening groups that I'm in that we've been looking for sort of like a shade cloth slash hail protection cloth that can sort of do both because we've just had so much hail on the Front Range in the last couple of years. And so it seems like just after you get your garden planted every year, you're just dodging hail and running outside to cover things. And sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't. And so I think we're all interested in coming up with some long-term solutions for sort of a quick hail cover when you can see that storm coming, or if you're not home, something to set up in the morning if you know it's going to be a severe weather day.
Have you had any luck so far figuring out solutions?
Yeah, I have been using my patio umbrellas during the hottest days. We've had a couple 97 and a couple, I think 199-degree day so far this year, and I've been putting up my umbrellas in the afternoon to protect my plants from getting too hot. They seem to be a little stunted from the heat because it just got so hot so fast this year. So they're just not growing as prolifically as they have in some other years. And every year is a little bit different. So I've had some luck. I seem to be a hail dodger and getting lucky that way, but I know a lot of my fellow gardeners on the Front Range haven't been as lucky. And it's always very sad to see their pictures of their just shredded plants that they've spent so much time trying to grow. And so it can be a really frustrating place to be a gardener for sure.
And what are some of the reasons from a climate weather perspective that
Sure.
we're having so many challenges?
Yeah, I think historically Colorado has always been a hard place to garden or farm because we've always had extreme weather. But of course, climate change is happening and it's changing the environment in which we're gardening. We're seeing more heat waves, which can really be hard on the plants when they're getting above 90 degrees every day for, a couple of maybe a couple of days or even weeks in some of our summers. We also see longer droughts due to climate change, and so you can have these dry spells that can last a long time. And you want to make sure you're up on your watering and your irrigation, but you also want to make sure that if the Front Range is low on water that year, you don't want to be using that for your flowers or something. So you really have to be conscious of that. Every year is just a little bit different as to how full our reservoirs are and how much you can really use for gardening. Um, some of the other things that are happening, the hail is not necessarily something we understand as something we can connect to climate change, even though we see a lot of it. We've kind of always been a hot spot for hail. So we're kind of interested in studying that a little bit more to see if there's a connection to climate change. And one other thing that happens here sometimes is we get these really heavy afternoon rainfall events where you can get a whole lot of rain at one time. And while sometimes that rain is good for your garden, sometimes it can actually lead to rot of some of your like tuber type flowers and things like that. And so it's like the extremes, the extreme dry and the extreme wet can all be tied to climate change. And so I think it's just going to get more and more challenging to continue to garden here. It almost feels like a sport sometimes, and you win and you lose. And sometimes when you win, you get a glorious crop, and sometimes you get hail early in the season, and your gardening's kind of over. So every year is a little bit different. I've been trying to plant a little bit earlier in the season to enhance like the length of the growing season for me, but that involves keeping a really close eye on the weather and the lows at night. And do I need to cover things and protect things? And that's been one way that I've been successful, at least in the last couple of years. I've gotten lucky. But it really is a challenge out here, and climate change is definitely making it even harder to be a gardener.
Some folks that we've talked to seem to be turning more so to Waterwise gardens and native plants. Is that something that you would encourage folks to look into given how extreme our weather patterns have been?
I love the idea of doing water-wise gardening and thinking about what things you can grow without a whole lot of water and what should be growing here naturally. I think that's a great way to go. I think a lot of people are thinking about removing some of their lawns and to replace it with sort of these beautiful water-wise rock gardening, some xeriscaping. I think that's really exciting. And I think that some of the rules in Colorado have changed recently. So those of us with HOAs have a little bit more leeway to do those types of things, which is really exciting. So I wonder if we'll start to see more gardeners and more, lawn owners moving in that direction. I think it's a really good idea, especially as we get into years that have those extreme dry spells during the summer. It just seems silly to be watering a lawn during that time. So I definitely encourage people exploring that. There's lots of resources here in Colorado to help you learn how to do that, and there's some cheap ways to buy native plants as well. So it's a kind of an exciting time to think about how you might change your landscape, maybe even next season.
And looking ahead at this specific summer, I know you said every year is different. What kind of conditions should folks be expecting this summer?
Yeah, I think I just saw the outlook for July, and it looks to be warm. I think we're expecting it to be an extremely warm July. And I think that usually here can mean that there's not a whole lot of clouds in the sky. We could get lucky and maybe we could get some monsoon season kicking in and giving us a little afternoon cloud cover and some rainstorms. But if it is those clear sky, really hot days through July, I think you're just going to have to keep on top of your garden and your watering, and maybe decide which things you want to prefer to water and which things you want to let go. So that's the outlook for July. I think it's going to be a pretty warm July for us. All Julys are warm, but I think that this one will be extremely warm compared to some of the summers that we've seen.
Is there anything we haven't talked about yet that you think would be important for Coloradans to understand about climate change, extreme weather, and what they can do in their gardens?
Yeah, I think a lot of people from Colorado are from out of town, just like me. I come from Wisconsin, and I think that we come in thinking certain things about the Colorado climate that might not be true. And so I think it's important to think about contacting some experts in the area before you decide what you want to grow in your garden, and think about what are the responsible things that you could grow instead of bringing in some really water dependent crops into your garden. So I think it's important to think about that, especially as we move into a more intense climate change era with warmer summers and occasional droughts. I think it's important to think about what you want to grow and make some fun choices there, some informed choices.
Well, thank you so much. This has
Yeah,
been really helpful.
nice talking to you.